What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. In theaters now is the new film A Simple Favor, which stars Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. Now, in the movie, Blake Lively pretty much plays like a rich female who goes missing, and Anna Kendrick, who plays like her best friend, has to try to find, like, pretty much track her down and find her and whatnot. I'm seeing the movie on Sunday, so I'll give my review of that, when I see it. But of course, it's not the only movie that features, that's about a missing person. So I decided to do my top 10 favorite missing people movies. All right, coming in at number 10 is a film called The Winter's Bone. It was released, I think, in 2010. Let me double check. Yeah, in 2010, and it was actually pretty much a breakout performance by Jennifer Lawrence, who's, of course, probably one of the biggest actresses right now. You know, since this, she went on to do, like, Hunger Games and, Silver Lining Playbook she done, so on and so on. Well, anyway, Jennifer Lawrence pretty much plays, like, a girl who, tries to hunt down her, missing drug dealer father. And of course, the dad is played by the always talented John Hawkes. Such an underrated guy. I mean, John Hawkes is so awesome. I think John Hawkes was also nominated for this movie, if I'm not mistaken. Gotta double check that, but yeah, this movie is terrific. I mean, it was directed by Deborah Granik, who recently directed that new Ben Foster movie, Leave No Trace. She did a wonderful job with this movie. Jennifer Lawrence gave one of her best performance. If you guys still haven't seen Winter's Bone, it's a terrific movie. Especially if you want to see, young Jennifer Lawrence before she became bigger as she is today. Definitely check Winter's Bone. I think you'll probably get a kick out of it. Coming in at number 9 is a 2015 movie called Paper Towns, which pretty much is about, like, this like popular high school girl who goes missing. So at least I got to stop straight. And the lead character, played by Nat Wolff, who crushes on Carl Delphing's character, who ends up going missing. So Wolf's character, Quinnen, pretty much tries to find her, and she, like, leaves clues behind. And I mean, this movie is really darn good. It's based on, like, a book by John Green, who also wrote the book for Fault in Our Stars, which also got turned into a movie and also had Nat Wolff in it. I didn't really knew much of Paper Towns because, I'm not really a bookworm, so I never really read the book. So I didn't really knew much about the film, but I simply adore this movie. I mean, Cara Delevingne was pretty decent. She's not really the best actress or anything, but I found her parts in this movie to be pretty decent. Nat Wolff was fantastic in this. I really liked the chemistry between him and his, like, friends, played by Austin Abrams, Justice Smith. Halston Sage was really fantastic in this. Yeah, I really love Paper Towns. I don't think it did. Japan didn't really do that well in the box office, but if you guys still haven't seen Paper Towns, it's super wonderful. Alright, coming in at number 8 is pretty much a recent one that came out, like, last month, actually, and it's called Searching, which stars John Cho as a father whose daughter goes missing. So he pretty much, looks for her, pretty much goes to social media, like her social media pages and stuff, and she, really tracks down her disappearance. This movie was also wonderful. I mean, the whole film took place pretty much on the internet, if you want to look at it. I mean, John Cho gave one of his best performance in years. I mean, it'll be a shame if he doesn't get some sort of award nomination for this because he was just wonderful. Deborah Messing was also in this. There's a twist at the end I literally did not see coming. I mean, if you guys still haven't seen Searching, it's too bad it's not really doing well in theaters. But if you guys still haven't seen it, it's still playing in theaters. Check it out. It's super darn good, and it's really engaging. You'll definitely have a good time with it. Coming in at number 7, I'm going to go with The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Even though I kind of like the not Danish, I think it's Swedish, the Swedish version with Numi Rapace, I'm gonna pick the remake instead. I got I really kind of like the remake slightly more than the original. I mean, of course, this is pretty much about like a detective of sorts, who teams up with like a hacker played by Rooney Mara, who what they pretty much like try to search down for missing girl who's been like gone for over 4 years. This movie is awesome. I mean, Rooney Mara was an amazing Elizabeth Saunders. Daniel Craig was also in this. This film was directed by David Lynch, who has a habit of directing movies about missing people. Anyway, um, I mean, this movie is just an awesome watch. If you guys still haven't seen the Girl Dragon Tattoo, either the remake or the original, check them out. Like I didn't really start watching the original until after I saw the remake because I kind of wanted to compare the two. I really dug the original as well. I mean, these movies are like they're pretty engaging and they're a little slow at times. I will admit that, but they're pretty interesting to watch. Yeah, I love mystery movies like this. And speaking of, I'm actually looking forward for the new Girl with Dragon Tattoo movie, the new one with Claire Foy as Elizabeth Sanders. Definitely can't wait for that one. All right, coming in at number 6 is a movie called Brick, which stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt as like a teen whose like girlfriend goes missing, and he's trying to track her down. I think it was the teen in the movie. Let me double check. Yeah, he was the teen. Anyway, the film was directed by Rian Johnson, who of course directed The Last Jedi. I mean, if anyone who hates Rian Johnson mainly just hates him for The Last Jedi. I mean, if you guys think that Rian Johnson is like the worst director in Hollywood, you guys clearly haven't seen Brick or Looper. I mean, let me throw that out there. He's actually a really darn good director. I mean, I think Brick is probably his best movie, to be honest with you. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was amazing in this movie. They also had Lucas Haas in it. I kind of like Lucas Haas. He's slightly an underrated actor. Also, oh yeah, Megan Good was also in this movie. I forgot she was on us. Yeah, this movie was really good. I mean, if you guys still haven't seen Breck and you guys on the fence of Rian Johnson since directing style, just watch Breck or Looper. I mean, that will probably change your opinions about Johnson as a director. All right, coming in at number 5 is The Nice Guys, which I freaking loved. I love this movie with a passion. I saw it I think I saw it about 3 times in theaters. I think I can't remember, but I saw it multiple times in theaters. It was directed by Shane Black, who of course has the new Predator movie out now, and it paired Ryan Gosling with Russell Crowe together. I mean, that was a fun pairing. They were pretty much trying to track down like a teen girl who's gone like missing, and teen girl's mother is played by Kim Basinger, and the one who plays like the girl is played by this actress named Margaret Qualley, who I think is the daughter of Eddie McDowell. I think. Anyway, I mean, this movie is downright awesome. I really the I really dug the chemistry between Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. I really thought their back and forth in this was really awesome. It was really funny. Of course, it's Shane Black movie. He always has humor in his films. This movie was loads of fun. I still wish it did good in the box office because I really want to see a sequel to this. I mean, guys, if you guys haven't still seen The Nice Guys, watch it. It was one of my favorite movies of 2016. Like I can't remember where it was. I think probably my top five. I think. Yeah, I think somewhere in my top five or top 10. It was my yeah. This was one of my favorite movies of 2016. Let me just say that. So yeah, definitely check out The Nice Guys. Yeah, it's just an awesome watch. All right, coming in at number four is The Hangover. Of course, it stars Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, and Zach Galifianakis, whose best friend Doug, played by Justin Bartha, is gone missing after a wild night, like a wild bachelor party in Vegas. This is probably the most comedic one on my list. I love the Hangover. I also dug the sequels. I know they get a lot of crap on, but the sequels I kind of found enjoyable. But the first one is where it's at. I mean, this movie is downright funny. I mean, Ken Jeong, come on, as Leslie Chow. I want a Leslie Chow spinoff, like seriously. Of course, they're going to some crazy length to find their best friend Doug. I really love that song that Ed Helms sang in this when he's trying to like put the tiger to sleep. I mean that scene was pretty funny. Of course, Mike Tyson had a cameo in this. I love the Mike Tyson scenes. I mean, yeah, I just love The Hangover. It's downright hilarious. You know, the guys all work well together. It's just an awesome watch. And you know, Justin Bartha doesn't really get much credit as Doug. I know he's hardly not even in the movies, really, but he's actually really awesome as the role of Doug. You know, Justin Bartha really don't get credit. Period. I feel he's slightly underrated. He doesn't really get the much credit, but he's actually a decent actor. All right, coming in at number three is Prisoners, which is directed by Denis Villeneuve. Yeah, I always keep calling it. I think it's Villeneuve or Villeneuve. Anyway, this of course stars Hugh Jackman, whose two daughters, like I think it's two. Yeah, I think it was two daughters. Gone like missing. So you know he's trying to like track who pretty much kidnapped his daughters. This, I mean, this movie was incredible. This is by far my favorite Denis Villeneuve movie. Of course, since then he did like stuff like Blade Runner 2049, Arrival. He's doing Dune, but out of the films that he's done, Prisoners is my favorite. I mean, this movie actually made me more excited for another Denis Villeneuve movie. I mean, this movie was so engaging. Like, you know, Hugh Jackman gave one of his best performances in this film. Probably one of his best non-Wolverine performances, to be honest with you. You know, maybe it's slightly even better than his Wolverine performance, to be honest with you. But and also Jake Gyllenhaal was wonderful. It hurts that the guy did not get a nomination for this performance, but Paul Dano was in this. Terrence Howard, you know, Viola Davis, really good ensemble. I mean, it also had like a cool twist at the end. I mean, if you guys still haven't seen Prisoners, it's a wonderful watch. I mean, it's downright cool. And to be honest, I kind of like to see Denis Villeneuve do another movie like this. I mean, he did. Really, this actually felt more like a David Lynch movie than a Denis Villeneuve movie. To be honest, yeah. Like if I did, I knew who was direct. Like if I did, I knew who was directing the movie. I will literally thought it was a David Lynch film. All right, coming in at number is Gone Baby Gone, which is of course based on which is of course based on a book, and it's about like two Boston detectives who are investigating like a little girl's kidnapping. I mean, this was like Ben Affleck's directorial debut, and the author book. Let me check who the author book was. Yeah, it's based on a book by Dennis Leon. I forgot who wrote the book. And I mean, it of course stars Casey Affleck, who's of course Ben Affleck's brother, Michelle Monaghan, Morgan Freeman, Ed Harris, Amy Ryan was wonderful in this. Michael K. Williams was in this. The list goes on and on. It's a really good watch. It had like a cool twist at the end. I mean, Gone Baby Gone is just a wonderful film. I mean, if you guys still haven't seen it, definitely give it a watch. Like Ben Affleck really did a good job at directing this. You know, I gotta say, I also really love Ben Affleck as a director. He's a really decent director. I mean, other than that gangster movie he did, crap, I forgot the name. Oh, Live by Night. That's how bad it was. I can't remember the name. Anyway, other than Live by Night, his three other directorial efforts have been wonderful. I can't wait to see what he directs next because he's just a really good director. All right, coming in at number two. Speaking of David Fincher and speaking of Ben Affleck, number two, number one. I meant my bad. Number one is Gone Girl, which, like Gone Baby Gone, Gone Girl is also based on a on book, and I think the author is named Gillian Flynn. I remember that one. Anyway, of course, Gone Girl is. This is the movie that makes you not want to get married. I mean, yeah, I think lots of guys who've seen this movie are like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna be single. I'm just gonna date, and that's it. I'm not getting married after seeing this movie. I mean, Gone Girl is like, okay, I don't really want to spoil because I don't know how many people haven't really seen the movie, so I want to be careful how I really talk about the movie because I do not want to spoil anything. But it's just a crazy watch. I mean, you got like Ben Affleck. Speaking of Ben Affleck, anyway, you got Affleck, whose wife, played by Rosamund Pike, gone like, pretty much gone missing, and so he's trying to like track like him and the Mia are like all trying to find the where she's at, and like I mean, like I said, it's really hard to really talk about the movie without giving anything away. This is like a spoiler-free top 10. I do not want to give anything away because I don't. I mean, I don't know how many people have still not seen Gone Girl, and if you guys haven't seen Gone Girl, what are you waiting for? I mean, Rosamund Pike, I think she scored an actress nomination for this at the Oscars. This is one of her best performances of her career. She did such an amazing job in this movie. Ben Affleck was fantastic. Even Tyler Perry. I mean, Tyler Perry was like, if you're on the fence of how good of an actor Tyler Perry is, watch him in this. I mean, this is a really different role for Tyler Perry. Also, it's also a really different role for Neil Patrick Harris. I mean, I remember when they were like cast, like Tyler Perry and Neil Patrick Harris were cast. I remember when I first heard about that, I was like, wait, Tyler Perry and Neil Patrick Harris cast in a movie like this? I was a little skeptical about that casting, but you know what? It worked well. I mean, yeah, like I've been saying, I'm not a book reader, so I never really read the books. I don't know if the book is the same as the movie or anything. But all I know is I love the movie so much. I mean, it was probably not really in my top 10, but it was like in my top 20 favorite movies of that year. It was just a really fun film. And that twist at the end, I literally did not even see the twist in this movie coming. I mean, what a twist. Like, that twist will make M. Night Shyamalan crap his pants. I mean, that's how crazy of a twist that was. But yeah, like I said, if you guys haven't seen Gone Girl, it's just wonderful. All right, that's pretty much it for my top 10 favorite missing people movie. Let me go ahead and run down the list. Number 10, Winter's Bone. Number 9, Paper Towns. Number 8, Searching. Number 7, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Number 6, Breck. Number 5, The Nice Guys. Number 4, The Hangover. Number 3, Prisoners. Number 2, Gone Baby Gone. And number 1, Gone Girl. Alright, let me leave it to you guys. What are your favorite missing people's movies? I got a few honorable mentions. I was going to add Finding Nemo, but that's not really a missing person movie. That's a missing fish movie. So I don't know. I did not really know that really technically counts for this category. I guess Home Alone 2 technically counts. I mean, he's of course gone missing in New York. That is. I mean, there's a few other good ones. Flight Plan is actually a pretty decent watch. Definitely not Megan Missing. Oh my god! If you're a parent, I urge, and with kids, I urge you not to watch Megan is Missing. There's a scene in that movie that will literally make you turn off the movie. If y'all seen Megan Missing, you know what I'm talking about. Also, yeah, there's The Vanishing. Was pretty decent. Jack Dawn Cat is classic. The Force Awakens. There was missing people in that one. The Searchers with John Wayne is a classic. Oh yeah, Rey's trying to find her missing parents. That's why Force Awakens is okay. All right, yeah, that's pretty much it for my top 10 favorite missing people movies. Let me leave it to you guys. What are your favorite missing people movies? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.